wrist, I got time today. I'm crossing the line today. I just looked at my wrist, I got time today.
Okay, here we go. Whoa, no, that will go there. Here we go. Alabama Crimson Tide and the Ohio State Buckeyes. The Buckeyes got Justin Fields, Ezekiel Elliott, Chase
Get paid, I'm out the door. Make money, I spend it one more. Get mine, looking so fine. Backyards for chillin'.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between our visitors and our home team. The kickoff unit as they run.
Here you go with the Ohio State Buckeyes with.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29.
We got the Bosa, Howard.
Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Next, the receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Murray has the first down and more. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Kyler Murray, 63 yards.
Okay, that was not supposed to
happen. And the Sooners on just 2 plays have taken the lead.
We're back. That was a horrible start to this with the Ohio State Buckeyes. We got Nick Bosa, Cameron Hayward, Jonathan Hawkins, Devontae, what's his name? Sam Harmar, Joey Bosa, Rodney Shazier, Jerome Baker, AJ Hawk, Denzel Ward, Marshall Lattimore, Jeff blah blah, Bradley Robbie, Malika Hoover, Jack Tatum, and Malcolm Jenkins. And our Ohio State Bucks. And then we got Justin Fields, Ezekiel Elliott, and Chase Young at the big people, and then running back J.K. Dobbinson, Cole Hyde, Billy Galloway, Michael Thomas, Terry McLaurin, Nick Bennett, Luke Farrell, Keegan Bucker, and Cord Lindsley. Those are the main ones. We'll go. Let's see how we do here. The Ohio State Buckeyes.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down. Here's 2nd and 10. Elliott running right. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with third and about 6 yards to go. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady game.
Throwing on third down, Fields. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And getting this just shy of midfield. No spotted at the 49.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on third down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond?
We also got, Ohio and Alabama, the two new campus legislation that they added today.
Momentum, you get down 2 scores, could be an
Just a couple
entirely
hours
different
ago.
game.
So they got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the 50, here's Fields. And it's hauled in by Nick Vannett. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, here's Fields. Escaping the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, step it back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
9-yard line, 2nd and 6. Back to throw, Fields. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Steps away to his left.
Woohoo! Touchdown! Buckeyes!
Justin Fields, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Buckeyes have taken the lead. Are an extra point away from drawing level.
Drawing level. It goes!
Right down the middle. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Thank you.
And he is
Call stop
here on the return. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
2nd and 10. Murray now to throw. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, partner.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Get away. Level up. Underdogs coming up. Just came through to switch up the vibe. Wanna be one of us. Cutting up. Getting real. Came through to have a good time. Man, I can't get enough. Off the red eye. Buy my bread, I make no mistake, boy. It's all business at the end of the day. Oh, damn, you look good. I ain't seen you in a minute. Keep it solid shit. I can only turn the liquid. Hot dog, the pork, popping grease. Off the still it. I don't know about y'all, but I can feel the climate shifting in the street. Like I leave, boom, my yeah, when I visit this. It's so much better knowing none of this is given. If I want it, I just claim it. Let whoever deal with it. If you came with me, we split it. Ain't no stopping, ain't no limit. Level up. Underdogs coming up. Just came through to switch up the vibe. Wanna be one of us. Cutting up. Getting real. Came through to have a good time. Man, I can't get enough. Off the red eye. Buy my bread, I make no mistake, boy. It's all business at the end of the day. Oh. Go. Sitting in my...
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Coming up, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup between our visitors and themselves. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Devontae Smith now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. On 1st and 10 now, Namath. Being chased out left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. Daron Payne, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Play fake, now Namath. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. And a huge play that time. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other, while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Namath. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. A give to Henry. And he will not get what he needed as he stopped short of the first down at around the 22. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down. Here's Namath. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved, able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guy's. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Oh, now Namath unable to get away, and they got him. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Off the play fake, it's Namath. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Namath. He finds his man, complete. That's Alexander. A good pickup there on 1st as the screen pass gets him 8.
Good call there on 1st down. And Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
On 2nd down, it's Henry. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. To throw, Namath. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. Namath now from the gun. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Julio Jones. 44 yards as his guys are on the board 1st here tonight.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things up?
And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0.
Okay, I've been talking to my stream and no one can hear me from my stream for the last however long I've been talking. You know, Herman, just quite me, no?
Here's
Guys, can you hear me?
now after the touchdown, back out to kick it away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40.
2K is new season, we turn that up into this.
They've got good starting field position as they
Oh,
come
now I'm
up
actually
here first and 10
we good.
at the 41-yard line.
For Julio Jones and press coverage.
Ooh.
Oh, throw it away. Oh my God, throw it away.
Taken down.
Damn, Thomas, man. I don't want to say I should have pumped it, bro. Ugh. I got to run back up, bro. Yeah. And Namath is back now.
After the sack on first down, Namath. That one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Wide open.
Amari Cooper.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision.
In the rough. He's perusing. Use that perusing.
He did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school. Second and 6. No, scratch that. Second and 7. Now Namath to throw.
Run forward.
He's taken down.
Run forward, Namath.
Use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Where is he? What's he not in there? I'm running. Match him. Match him. Match him. Match him. Match him. Match him. And what place am I running that he's not in? I'm going to go. I mean, now I'm going to piss you.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Now Namath.
Stop running your damn route. Let's just do that. Holy. Don't know how to run, bro. Don't know how to run. I have someone everywhere.
But no, incomplete.
Oh, of course the fucking guy's sitting right there. You're fucking kidding me.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
Trayvon Diggs! Sorry about that. Good. That thing sucks.
What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown,
Holy
and then you get the
crap.
interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the
Off my back foot!
you would think
Oh my god, who is that? Who should have had that with fucking, what's his name? Julio Jones with that sing round.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Oh, pick that off!
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too
What am I
drastic
looking at now?
that they need to change things too much. I do think they need to control a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Looking to throw again on second down. Namath. Check down here.
Bro, I didn't even like hit it. How is that?
It's funny, throughout the
That's how I hit the guy.
when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first with Henry.
No good.
For the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. They'll run for it with Henry. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Where is my 99?
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. To throw is Namath. Dancing to his left.
Pick that. That.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
The 90. Boo.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Here's Namath.
Oh, of course.
To the right side, he's got Cooper.
Come on, why wouldn't he catch it?
Throwing his
Stop
Namath.
right now. Pick that. Oh my God, thank you, Marlon
It's
Humphrey.
intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
That's gonna be. Ah, the stupid silent animation.
This defense was hoping for
Got
an
me.
interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off.
Let's go, Derrick Henry.
End zone for a touchdown.
All leading off with that Marlon Humphrey pick.
A 6-yard touchdown run. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Let's go, baby.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will tie our game here in the 3rd.
Everybody knows what I'm saying is true.
Let's go.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Namath to throw. Oh, now Namath unable to get away, and they got him.
Let's go.
Time on 2nd down.
We are seeing two really confident defenses
Imposing
their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
Oh!
And is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Yeah.
Here's J.K. Scott now.
J.K. Scott.
So he's on to punt it away. That's returnable now for Smith. A nice return that time. Gets 12 yards back. That will come the offenses.
And we play as both teams. There you go, guys. See you later. Ooh, wrong one.